The Grand Canyon. We've all heard of it. I don't think you can fully appreciate, comprehend, or grasp the scale, the enormous scale of this landscape, until you see it with your own eyes. I knew I wanted to do more than just visit the normal viewpoints here. So, I decided to take a tougher challenge. Hike rim to river and back to rim in one day.
Man, that dude's having a rough day.
It's a 17-mile hike down the South Kaibab Trail to Phantom Ranch, then back up the Bright Angel Trail to the rim. So, I got up early, took the 6 a.m. Hiker Express shuttle from the backcountry office to the South Kaibab Trailhead and started down into the canyon.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Grand Canyon National Park, south rim of the Grand Canyon National Park. This is the viewpoint from the South Kaibab Trailhead, and this morning I'm starting the rim to river and back to rim hike today in one day, which should be 17 plus miles in a day, and 5,000 feet down and 5,000 feet back up. Anyway, let's get this started. South Kaibab all the way down to Phantom Ranch, and then Bright Angel Trail back up to the rim. Let's go. Welcome to Skeleton Point. This is about 3 miles into the hike down South Kaibab Trail, and first point where you can actually see the Colorado River in the canyon. You actually can't see the Colorado River from the rim of the Grand Canyon because the canyon is so deep. You have to hike 3 miles down to even be able to see the river. But yeah, 3 miles in, barely even started, 14 to go. Yeah, well, look at this amazing view of the Colorado River there. Finally, just down there, up that little canyon behind me, that is where Phantom Ranch is. So that's about a little over 7 miles into the hike. I think I'm about at 5.5 miles right now. That last section I was at before this descent I came down into the final canyon was called the Tip-Off, which was at 4.5 miles. It was like a rest area there, a break spot. And I just had a snack, drank some water, and now continuing on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna push through to Phantom Ranch before having some lunch. It'll be right around at lunchtime that I'll be arriving there. And then the Black Bridge is the next thing we're approaching, which is just down this descent here, which, yeah, you can't see it yet, but we'll see the Black Bridge pretty soon. That is the Black Bridge crossing the Colorado River here in Grand Canyon National Park behind me. I think about 6.5 miles into the hike. There's some like rafting beach over here where rafters can stop. Yeah, so doing pretty good right now, and about a half mile from Phantom Ranch. So I'm arriving at Phantom Ranch just at lunchtime as I had hoped, so my timing is pretty good right now. It's about 4.5 hours to get here from the top of the South Rim. Took a few breaks on the way down. So that's pretty good timing, I think. Not a super rush, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. Probably changing some shorts because it's really hot down here. And yeah, we'll start the hike up after that, eat some lunch. So far, so good. So we made it down to Phantom Ranch. Just chilling here for a bit. My legs are definitely feeling a bit sore from the descent, but that wasn't too bad, honestly. Again, it took me like 4.5 hours to get down here from the rim, and we're almost halfway mileage-wise. I got about right around 10 miles left to go. Getting hydrated before continuing the hike up. It's pretty warm out right now. Phantom Ranch area, it's a very small spot here. You can get lemonade here for $5, which is kind of a lot of money, but to be fair, they have to like haul everything down here, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few more minutes break here, and then we're gonna head out, grab some water, and hit Bright Angel Trail back up to the rim. Luckily, there are some water refill stations down here at Phantom Ranch, so I just fill up here at this water spigot here. This should be good. I brought almost a half gallon of water down with me, drank a good portion on the way down, and I just refilled here. So I should be good for the last 9 to 10 miles of the hike. Crossed the Black Bridge coming down South Kaibab Trail to get to Phantom Ranch. Now we are crossing the Silver Bridge here behind me to get up the Bright Angel Trail. So crossing back over the Colorado River here, and then I think it's pretty flat there for maybe like a mile or so. And there's the Indian Gardens campground at some point. And then I think from there it's gonna start really climb back up. So I might have an easy mile and a half here, and then it's gonna get tough. Got about a 5,000 foot elevation gain coming up here ahead of me. So coming down 5,000 isn't so hard, honestly. Getting down here wasn't very difficult, at least in my opinion. I think going back up is gonna be the tough part. You know, this right here, this section of the hike may be my favorite part of the hike all day so far. I mean, yes, the views coming down South Kaibab Trail this morning, like looking down the canyon, were absolutely stunning, but something about just being in the bottom of the Grand Canyon is like a crazy thing to say. Like, yeah, I'm just hiking in the bottom of the Grand Canyon right now. Yeah, it's just stunning down here. The Colorado River running through canyons, like it's just unreal. Yeah, I'm kind of lost for words with this. It's just beautiful down here. Man, that dude's having a rough day. Basically what the sign is stating is that it's a warning sign that is not recommended that you hike down to the Colorado River from the rim and back up to the rim in one day, which is literally what I'm doing today. Most, I think, due to the heat in the summer months. Luckily it's April right now. It's pretty warm today, but yeah, that's a warning sign there. Just kind of cracked me up, but it is a serious thing to keep in mind. So I made it to the Indian Garden Campground. I think about 4.5 miles from the rim now. So if that's such a case, that means I've done, what, 12.5 miles today now? So I'm really starting knocking the miles. The last probably 4 or 5 miles since the river, I just kind of like tried to book it and get up here as fast as I could. So I will say this is a pretty challenging hike. And anytime you do a hike like this, of this length on a day hike with this much elevation loss and gain, it's very strenuous on the body. Doing hikes like this, the aches and pains that I'm starting to feel this far in helps me be more in the present moment, present in this incredible environment, this incredible landscape I'm in, and just really be appreciative and grateful for the fact that I have the opportunity to do this. It just makes me more grateful for pretty much everything in my life. And it's one of the big reasons why I like to come out here in nature and really kind of try and immerse myself for several hours or 12 hours and do a long hike and just really take it all in and experience it. Although it was really nice to take a break there at Indian Gardens for about a half hour, my body is definitely really starting to feel the ache and the soreness. The muscles are starting to hurt almost 13 miles in. And it's quite a climb here to get back up. But I think I'm feeling pretty good about it. Definitely going to be happy to get back to the top of the rim, back to the car. And yeah, just what an amazing hike. Indian Gardens is such a nice little spot to take a break by the little creek there and eat some food and get rehydrated and then continue your hike. I feel like a hike like this really is more than a hike. It's a journey, both physically and mentally. It's a journey, and it takes you places for sure. Especially I feel like when you do it alone, like I am right now. I'm not constantly talking to someone, other than talking to my camera occasionally. But really, at least for me, is quite the journey. This is the way to see the Grand Canyon. If you want to see the Grand Canyon, and you feel like you're up for a hike like this, which I'd say only experienced hikers should do something like this, or attempt something like this. But if you're up for it, I feel like starting at the rim around sunrise, descending 5,000 feet into the bottom of the canyon to the Colorado River, and then heading all the way back up to rim another 5,000 feet. You see it top to bottom, everywhere in between. It's a truly incredible experience. The 3-mile rest house behind me, which means I have 3 miles to go to the rim. Top of the rim just up there. mile and a half rest house. That means a mile and a half to go. I am completely exhausted, but so close to being to the rim. Whew. That behind me up there, that is the top of the rim. I'm so close. This last mile, half mile has been really tough. I cannot even explain to you in words how tired I am right now. And I like hit a wall. The last mile today, I hit a wall and it was just like, wow. Absolutely exhausted. Oh, wow. I did it. Grand Canyon, rim to river, back to rim. In one day. South Kaibab, the Bright Angel Trail, 17 miles, 11 hours. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me hiking rim to river in Grand Canyon National Park in one day, 17 miles, 5,000 feet down, 5,000 feet back up. If you did enjoy the video and you'd like to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel down below. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.